there, starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never ventured to my sector of the universe before, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. And for those who are returning, thank you so much for joining me for another weekly. For those of my subscribers, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. And for those who haven't subscribed yet, please click on the red rectangular button that says subscribe to help support this channel and to help this community grow. Also, if you like the messages that you're seeing, go ahead and illuminate that thumbs up button to help with the channel as well. All right, so one quick thing before I get into the reading, just keep in mind, take what resonates and discard the rest. Not everything has to fit, but I will say if something's tugging at you and it might be a little bit where there's some work to do, put your ego aside. Divination is to help you in your spiritual growth. This is what I do this for. So it's all about becoming your higher self. So just keep that in mind, and you don't have to force everything. If you're confused, if it doesn't fit, if it's not your situation, don't force it. Also, if it's not happening right now, it could have already happened, or it's going to happen sometime in the future. If it's not sitting with you right now, it could be very well be preparation for you for whatever is coming your way, and you are better prepared for it. So also, if you would like a personal reading to help you with your spiritual growth, the information for all that stuff is in the description box. I have direct links to popular readings of mine in case you are interested. So with that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your weekly reading. Thank you so very much for being here. I am so happy that you're here to join me for a weekly reading. Okay, so Taurus, I'm doing a mermaid theme for the month of July. So I changed up some of the decks. If you've been here before, if you haven't, you're now getting to see my mermaid version of my tarot readings. All right, Taurus, so we're going to see what the overall theme for you is for this week, what you need to focus on, and what you need to avoid. Also, stay around to the end so you can see what is coming to you with regards to love. And you'll get to ask a question where you'll receive an accurate answer from the angels. Again, that's toward the end of the reading. Now, I would highly recommend that you please check your moon and rising signs, whether this resonates or not, to see what else is coming to you for the coming week. It might not even come this week, that my guides are saying. It could happen further on down the line, or you're already going through it, or it's been in the past and it's trying to give you some insight. There's a reason why I said that. Okay, Taurus, let's see what your overall theme is for this week. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good what the overall theme for Taurus is for this week. Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. What is the overall theme for Taurus for this week? Spirit guides and angels, please and thank you. Spirit guides, angels, there we go. Why did I have a feeling that was going to come out? That is interesting. All right. I actually channeled this before I even started the reading. All right, Taurus. Your mama. The Wonder Voyage. Crossing deep waters. Pilgrimage, journey of the soul. Your theme for this week, that's my cat there, Midnight. Yes, honey. You have something to say? She's helping with the reading too. Taurus, this is about your spiritual evolution, your journey of the soul, your union to self, becoming your higher self, letting go of who you currently are and embracing the new you for your future, so that the blessings that God has for you will start to come in. A lot of us get caught up in the 3D world, and we kind of get pulled in, sucked into the matrix, thinking that things have to be one way or another, listening to other people's advice and concerns and suggestions. Not that you shouldn't be listening to other people, but if you're like, well, I don't feel right with that, it doesn't resonate with me, I don't feel that way, then don't listen, don't follow, be the leader. I'm seeing, like Leo energy with King of Wands, Queen of Wands, that type of thing. This is really about you stepping into your truth and starring into your power, which is what my business motto is. And starring into it. I don't say stepping into it, because it's you becoming the star that you were destined to be. Whether you're going to be famous, that's a whole other thing. I wouldn't know unless we're doing a personal reading. Again, this is general. But it's mainly about us fulfilling our destiny, right? We're all stars in the huge, in the universe. We're all parts of constellations, and we're all helping each other to shine our light. And the universe is calling you, Taurus, to start shining your light. You're in this boat here. It's like you're contemplating something, and there's a dolphin who's trying to guide you to that. Dolphins are talk about communication, being playful. They know how to find pleasure. They are also the messengers between the higher realms and the earthly realms. They're also symbolic of the Pleiadians. This is really about you trying to reach out for something more. Like, you want to have the energy of this dolphin and being able to communicate to the universe what it is that you truly desire, what it is that you really want to do in your life. And you do have to cross deep waters. There's the unknown here, kind of like going through the dark night of the soul and coming out of that, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Transformation. I'm seeing the moon card, the death card, things of that nature, where it's time for you to make that pilgrimage. And usually we do this alone, and it's as tough as it is, because I've done this on my own. It really makes you stronger knowing that you have the support of the universe, of your angels, your guides, your ancestors helping you through as you're making this voyage. And along the way, you are finding that wonderment in the universe, understanding the magic of the universe, and utilizing that magic that is within you to create your destiny, to build your world, like magician, creating and manifesting wonderful things in your life. The star card, shining your light and being that beacon of light, that beacon of hope for others, because all of us are called to do something here on this planet, where we are spiritual beings in this vessel. Some people call it a meat suit, which I think is funny. And we're having this human experience, but our higher selves are trying to evolve and to grow. And when you do that, you are more in alignment with God and what the universe wants to bring to you. And on top of that, you end up being this powerful being, which you've always been. It just has to emerge out of your human self. You got to tap into your spiritual self to get there. But we're all here to experience the journey of the soul, to spiritually evolve. This is you preparing for this journey in your life to become your higher self, to be one with God, to reconnect with God and build the life in which you were destined to have. This is also about letting go of what life once was for you, what you thought life was all about, and following your true path, understanding your true self, kind of like the fool, in going out into the world fearless and not caring what other people think, not caring what other people are doing. You are following what Taurus wants to do at the end of the day. There's a strong sense with this card about spiritual evolution. And yes, there are going to be some rough patches. It's not an easy journey, but this builds you up like the strength card. Over time, you will become stronger and more confident in your abilities and yourself, to the point where you become unshakable, you're unbreakable, and nothing can destroy you ever again. Nothing will get to you. If a monkey wrench is thrown into your life, you're better able to handle that monkey wrench and use the wrench as a tool to fix things. You won't get thrown off by it, and you won't throw your hands up in the air like, why did this have to happen to me? Because everything happens for a reason. You're going to be better equipped to handle whatever else comes your way, because dark forces will try to come back at you the brighter that your light becomes. The dark doesn't really like the light. And this is all about preparation for you in keeping the devil at bay, keeping the dark forces at bay, standing your ground like Seven of Wands. I'm seeing all these cards. It's crazy. And there's a number 45. It might be significant for you. They're saying maybe your age 45. There's maybe somebody who was born in 1945. Maybe a 45 is a lucky number for you. It's significant. It breaks down to a 9. 9 is about, completion of cycles. The universe is trying to get you on your path so that you can start a new journey, have a new exciting adventure. Because probably right now, Taurus, it's kind of mundane. It's a little bit boring, perhaps. Again, take it how it resonates. This is a general reading. Don't force things. So this is pretty big, Taurus, because the theme for this week and going forward now is about your journey of the soul. And the bottom of the deck, 11, it's the master teacher number. Sacrifice. There are those worth making. There are those that will destroy you. I was talking about destroying, right? Where you go through this journey of the soul and nothing will destroy you ever again. You are going to be making the right choices. You're no longer going to be sacrificing yourself for the happiness of others. You are going to learn how to be self-fulfilled and find your joy and your bliss and not looking to the outside world for it. This is Taurus's journey to understanding what Taurus really wants in life, what is true for them, who you really are as a soul, as a human being. Some things we have to sacrifice in order to better ourselves, especially if we are letting go of things that no longer serve us, like I was talking about before, like 8 of Cups, Death card again. Those are usually the right sacrifices to make. If it's not for your betterment, it's not for your spiritual evolution, you let those things go. That's why there are sacrifices that are worth making, because it opens you up, it frees you to allow newness to come in and to allow more positive energies to flood your soul so that you can continue to evolve and reach that higher realm to which that you were placed on this earth to reach, to achieve. You are no longer going to be making those sacrifices for the betterment of other people, other situations. So I was talking about, it says there are those that will destroy you. And look how dark this card is. It's like she's done. It's like I keep sacrificing myself and giving my happiness away, my integrity, my joy, my soul even. It's almost like, you know, not that you guys are doing this, Taurus, but they want, my angels want me to say, it's like almost selling your soul to the devil, or some of you have come close to that. There's a few of you who may have actually contemplated that just to get out of whatever predicament you may be in. Again, it's general. It's not for everyone. And when you're continuously choosing the wrong cup, like the Seven of Cups, you're not focused, and you're wishing that this cup that you pick is going to bring you bliss and happiness, but you're sacrificing yourself to just get something that might be temporarily satisfactory for you. When you keep doing that, you just get further into an abyss. And pieces of you are ripped away. Your soul gets eaten away. And then what's left? Your human vessel. That's nothing. We are nothing without our souls. So this is you leaving this type of life behind, where you are allowing yourself to sacrifice your happiness, your soul, for other things, especially for other people's happiness, that type of thing. There's no more doing this. It's time for you to let go of people and things that don't serve you. And if you got to let go of a person, you got to let go of a job, a friendship, and you know it's not serving you, then you are doing what is right for you. If you feel that wholeheartedly, that's a step in the right direction. All right. What we're going to do now is we're going to see what you need to focus on. What does Taurus need to focus on for this week? Please and thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. My cat's been very vocal today. I picked her up from lodging because I was on vacation. And yeah, she's been very vocal now that she's back home. All right, Taurus, we have Six of Swords. Maybe a cat is significant to you. I know there's a black cat. I have a black cat. That's in the Queen of Wands card. Anyway, Six of Swords, Taurus, is your focus for this week. We've got you moving away from conflict and challenges. See, there's only one person here in the Six of Swords. And the Rider-Waite, there are three people. But look, there's only one. This is you grabbing those reins and being very careful, right? We were talking about crossing those deep waters and navigating carefully through your journey of the soul. I did say that there are going to be some twists and turns. There are going to be some challenges. There are going to be some storms, that type of thing. But that's going to make you stronger as you move further along. As you're navigating through, looks like snow, but it's interesting because it's a mermaid and snow. That's very contradictory, right? It doesn't make sense, but there's a reason for this. Okay, what I'm getting from my guides is, with a mermaid being in the snow, no one's ever seen that, right? It's almost like believing in the impossible. This mermaid is actually okay with having this seal help him navigate through where he is, through the snow and the ice. And his face, he has a happy look on his face. So he's like, okay, I got this. Maybe seals are significant to you. This is about I'm going to grab a hold of these reins, almost like the chariot, right? You are the driver of your destiny. I'm going to deal with me being a mermaid in the snow, right? That's a huge thing. Of course, this is mermaid theme reading, but this is you really getting in that boat and taking that journey towards your bliss, your happiness, finding peace within yourself, peace in your life, finding tranquility, resolving conflicts. You resolve the conflicts, find peaceful resolutions to things, and you just move on. I'm finding my peace within myself. I'm no longer going to give in to people who are betraying me, who are being disloyal, who are trying to belittle me, who are trying to win at all costs. It's you moving away from that, going off on your own journey of the soul in that boat, the Six of Swords. Knowing how to better navigate those choppy waters. Knowing that when you find peace and harmony within yourself, you have better control of how you handle things in life. They really want you to be smarter about the choices you're making, so that every time you make these choices like I was talking about, you start choosing the right one. And the Six of Swords also talks about, this is you taking those Six of Swords with you, the life's challenges, life's lessons, and saying, okay, I've learned my lessons. It's time for me to move on. Or it's time for me to move on and start really understanding why I went through what I did. Moving to calmer waters. Getting in that boat, taking that journey, and finding peace within yourself. Finding peace within your soul. All right. The bottom of the deck is Six of Wands. There's victory here. You will find harmony and peace when you move away from the challenges of life, from the conflicts, from people who are doing you wrong. There's victory here after doing the hard work. And you move away. Again, taking what you've learned from these situations, from life's challenges. When you do that, it's going to be a success. This is a chance for you to have a new opportunity at life, bringing in new things, bringing in better opportunities for you. Recognizing that you are successful, you can be successful, that life doesn't have to be out of balance, out of whack. And again, you can better deal with what life throws at you. The stronger you become, this is you really building your self-esteem and having that confidence and finding that inner strength, like I was talking about earlier, to get through those choppy waters, to move away from the choppy waters. It's a major milestone when you just let go and let God, and you move along with yourself, take what you learned, and start finding truth, the light, being a fire breather. Right? You've got that Ace of Wands in your hands. This is interesting because even though there's a wand here, it's not a microphone. I'm getting from, maybe for a couple of you, there's something about like a career in singing. There's something that you really want to do and you're just tired of the life that you're having, and you want to be recognized for your hard work. You want to be recognized for something. I'm getting some sort of entertainer. That's for a couple of you. Somebody here like really wants a career in singing and entertainment and music, dancing even. That's what I'm getting from this card. Again, take it as it resonates. That's like for a few of you. Either way, this is you finding success. This will be successful when you move away from the life that doesn't serve you, from conflict and chaos, from people who are belittling you and trying to take you down. It's another 6. We've got 2 6s here. Peace and harmony. All right, so what is it that Taurus needs to avoid for this week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Good. What does Taurus need to avoid for this week? Spirit guides and angels, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. That was a bunch of cards right there. There we go. This 4 of Cups is coming out a lot for people. All right, Taurus. They want you to avoid being in the 4 of Cups energy. They want you to avoid being disappointed and disheartened, and you feel tired, right? I said you're like tired of living this life. You want to do something different, but you got to get in that boat and stop resisting and stop being reluctant to change your life and actually do something about it. Your life won't change, Taurus, if you don't take those steps to move away from people and things that don't serve you. You want this 3 of Cups. You want happiness. You want celebration. You want to live the good life and feel happy and joyful again and feel like really vibrant and healthy. Have this high well-being. But what you don't see is that when you move to calmer waters and you go get in that boat and you take that journey to spiritually grow and evolve, this is waiting for you here. You have no idea that this mermaid is here with this Ace of Cups. That is pure bliss and joy, understanding the true nature of divine love and how unconditional love brings you ultimate fulfillment and happiness. Your emotions are pouring out, but the unconditional love is pouring out for yourself, for others, for the world. This is something that ultimately fulfills you. This is your journey. The journey of the soul involves, like, it's the journey of the Holy Grail, where once you evolve and you achieve success in your evolution, you grab a hold of the Holy Grail, the Ace of Cups. And it's really about bliss. Being in a blissful state. And when you are in a blissful state, like 99% of the time, your life is beyond fantastic. And a lot of people think that other people will bring them happiness and bliss, or money, or cars, or homes, or you know, living in a particular area, or traveling all the time, or, you know, certain professions that are supposed to bring like high happiness which also comes with a lot of money. It's like a facade. Like, if we don't find that joy and bliss within ourselves, we're never gonna be truly happy. It's like being insatiable. If we continue to seek the happiness and joy outside of ourselves, we have to find that Holy Grail. Each one of us has that Holy Grail that gives us that pure enjoyment of life, that pure bliss. It also you also end up attracting your true counterpart, your true love, or the love of a lifetime. A lot of people, you may think that they're in these like wonderful relationships, but a lot of people don't ever find their true love. A lot of people don't really have a truly unconditionally loving companionship. It's not just about the romance. It's about this bliss, but you have to be in a blissful state and be high vibrational to attract it. The Ace of Cups is high vibrational. So Spirit really wants you to avoid being in this energy where you're just down and out and you're like, yeah, I've got these bottles here. They're not even cups. These are like, cups that bring you joy and happiness, but you've got these green bottles here and there are 1, 2, 3, 4. You're on your 5th one. It's not bringing you happiness. This is me thinking again with the 7 of Cups. You keep choosing, cups that aren't fulfilling. And it may be because you think because other people have been choosing those cups, or other people might be telling you, oh, do this, do that, try this, try that. This makes you happy. This really does this. But is that coming from your heart, or you're listening to other people in choosing those bottles? It's not even a grail. It's not a golden cup. They're green bottles. So think about that one for a minute. It's time for you to start choosing what this mermaid has back there. And she's got the Ace of Cups. This is the gift from God. God is trying to give you something that is powerful, that is blissful. And unfortunately, with society, nobody talks about seeking the Holy Grail. It's about going to school and getting to a good college and getting a degree and a 401k with a 9-to-5 job. Is anybody truly happy with that? No. If everyone was, okay, then I wouldn't be doing these types of readings. Nobody talks about living life, going through the journey of the soul to find your holy grail. Nobody talks about that. But that's what God wants us to realize, that's what we're here for. And then we look back on all the work that we've done and who we were and who we are now. It is something that is just so amazing to understand and to watch and to know and to learn that you've come so far when you're no longer being disappointed with life, or disappointed in the choices that you've made, probably because of programming or what other people have taught you, what your false beliefs about things. It's time for you to seek other opportunities, Taurus. There are better things out there for you. It's time to walk away from this disappointment and this sadness. You got to find your joy again. You got to have more fun. Go out and play. Go spend more time with friends, with community, kind of like, 3 of Cups energy. This is low vibrational. The more you stay in this low vibration, the more you're going to attract the things that you don't want. And you are still going to be choosing, those green bottles that are not the golden cups in your life. And it's just going to be a cyclical pattern. You got to break this cycle. It's time to get out of this mood here. And then we have the Ace of Wands. Some of you are not going for it, going after your passions, going after what lights you up. That's why I was talking about choosing those green bottles instead of the golden chalices. God is bringing you this new passionate beginning. They want you to have a sense of renewed love for life. They want to bring in something new and exciting for you. With the 4 of Cups energy, Taurus, that is you dimming your light. I was talking about shining your light, right? Here it is, right here, the spark. The divine light has to come through, and you are dimming it because you are in this lower vibrational energy with the 4 of Cups. You're like, I don't think I'm going to have this. I don't think I want it. I don't think I'm going to have a new beginning, a fresh new start. You do. You will have this, Taurus. It's right here. You just have to go for it. It will not magically appear out of thin air if you sit here wallowing in your sorrows and continuing to drink out of these green bottles. Nothing will come of this situation if you stay in the dark and you don't start following the light. If you don't start following what your passions are, being creative. This is about like doing something creative for yourself. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter what it is. If you've got a certain skill, the talent, I was talking about music again, singing, playing an instrument, whatever this is, that's for some of you, not for all. This is finding your creative passions and just running with it and not giving a care in the world. Be like, you know what? This really lights me up. I'm going to go after this. I'm not going to listen to what everybody else says. This has to do with also with this following your passions and doing something creative. It gives you that Ace of Cups energy with complete bliss and enjoyment and fulfillment. But you got to take that step. You got to move away from the life that is not serving you. Build up your self-esteem, knowing that you can do whatever it is that your heart is calling you to do. Okay, we are now going to clarify the Six of Swords and the Four of Cups. They're telling me again with like doing the impossible, because I'm looking at that card again with that mermaid in what looks like ice and snow, right? You can do whatever you set your mind to, Taurus. Let's clarify the Six of Swords. Spirit guides and angels, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance. That was fast. It's time to put an end to feeling defeated, to feeling like a failure, that nothing is going well in your life. It's time to, you're over and done with this. You got to put an end to this chaos, this conflict, this life that you're living that you just, I just don't want this anymore. That's why it's time for you to start getting in that boat and starting embarking on the journey of your soul. Because this, being dead in the water, Taurus, isn't going to get you anywhere. You feel down and out. You feel, okay, so my guides are telling me that it's like, you almost feel as though the universe just stabbed you in the back. I'm getting the sense of like, why did I have to go through this? Why is this going on right now? Why am I not happy? Why is something not here yet? But honestly, Taurus, if you aren't taking those steps to move away, this is also betrayal. I was talking about moving away from Five of Swords, about betrayal, right? You are done with all of these challenges, these conflicts. You are done with life getting the best of you. You just want to start over. This is a 10. Endings and new beginnings. This is the end of a painful situation. When you move away to calmer waters, you will no longer feel this Ten of Swords energy. The great pain and heartache here. Life has really gotten you down. And the swords talk about life's lessons and challenges, right? It's like, done. This is the death of who you are, so that the new you can begin. And I think I said that at the beginning of the reading. And look what's at the bottom of the deck, the world. This cycle needs to end. This is the end of a chapter, right? You move away, the end of a chapter, so that a new one can start. It gets what it is talking about. The journey of the soul's got to begin, Taurus. There's great achievement here when you move away to calmer waters and you start embarking on that journey. Having new opportunities come to you, because that's what the world, the universe, is trying to give you. You just got to take that step and move away. Take what you've learned from the situations, challenges of life, and use that to empower you. And start finding things that really light you up so that you can have this achievement and this success. Things coming full circle. When you find peace within yourself, you resolve conflicts with the universe, with people, with things, and you start the world over again. It's like the universe is giving you a second chance, I'm being told. Please clarify the Four of Cups. There it is. I said the Eight of Cups. Need I say more? You got to walk away from the sadness, the disappointment, the reluctance to change your life. This is you leaving the past in the past. This life doesn't serve me anymore. I'm going to go head towards my Nine of Cups, my Ten of Cups. I need to start my spiritual quest. This is the spiritual quest card. Finding things that light you up. I got to find something better. There's something better for me here. I got to move away from the Seven of Cups. I was talking about the Seven of Cups, right? I got to move away from the Seven of Cups because they're not doing me any good. Again, with those bottles. Here are all the cups that you were choosing. It's like, nope, that's not it. That's not it. I'm still not happy. That's not working out. Why am I doing this? I got to leave all of this behind. I got to start something new. I got to embark on my spiritual quest. My quest for the Holy Grail. When you get the ninth cup, the 9 adds to the 8. You find your Holy Grail, and then you are completely happy and living the good life. And you're completely blissful and joyous. And you say, you know what? I finally picked the right one, and now I'm completely content because of that one cup, and that one cup is the Ace of Cups. That brings you the ultimate fulfillment, and you will miss out on that if you don't embark on your quest. You will miss an opportunity with this Four Cups energy here if you don't start heading in a different direction, changing your interests, changing the way you live your life, leaving this old world behind, because you already know, Taurus, like I said, it's not serving you. It's the evolution of the soul. The quest for the Holy Grail. Releasing what doesn't serve you. Letting it all go. Letting go and letting God. The situation will improve as long when you turn around and walk away and you find that Ace of Cups, which ties into the Ace of Wands, where you follow your passions and you find something creative, something that you love to do that sparks your interest. That is what is going to get you your ultimate emotional fulfillment. And with that, it will also call in everything that is high vibrational, because the more blissful you are, the higher vibrational you are. Ace of Cups deals with divine love, unconditional love. Unconditional love is the highest frequency of all. It heals all things, and it brings complete contentment. It also will attract high vibrational things, to include a harmonious relationship, companionship, the love of a lifetime. You have to be in alignment with that and be vibrating at that high frequency to call that type of love in. The bottom of the deck is the Devil, Capricorn energy. Saturn's got you, the Devil's got you, Taurus. You got to move away from the 3D world. I was talking about the 3D world, 3D things, thinking, oh, I'm supposed to do this. People are telling me I need to do this for my fulfillment, for my joy, for my bliss. No, you follow what you know is right, Taurus. What is right for you? Don't be bound by the devil. Don't be bound by the dark forces. You got to move away from that. The 3D world, material attachment, material things, karmic connections, karmic people. So many things are bringing you down. Obsessions with things, addictions. There's a couple of you here who may have an addiction to drinking. This is no judgment, not a knock on you guys, okay? We all end up having some form of escapism, but this is you releasing. If this is you, Taurus, if there's drinking involved, that guy's drinking, right? I was gonna say it, but I didn't. But God's like, no, Jess, you got to talk about it. Let go. It's not gonna get you anywhere. It just won't. I know too many people who've resorted to drinking their sorrows away, and they just really, really fell deeper into an abyss. Okay, it's hard to watch, but they have to know that there's a better life out there for them, and it doesn't involve drinking. But this is really about you guys, Taurus, really stepping away from these karmic connections and these obsessions and these addictions and feeling like you're restricted. You're not bound by the devil. These chains are not tied to the devil. These chains are tied to these two people here. Some of you feel like you can't get out of a relationship or you can't get out of some sort of karmic situation. Those chains are not tied to that. You're not tied to that. It's up to you to make the changes. It's up to you to walk away. You do have the power to walk away. No more giving in to what the 3D world is telling you. The dark forces, like I was saying. What are we doing now? Okay. We are getting guidance. All right. What guidance do we have for Taurus for this week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. What guidance do we have for Taurus for this week, Spirit Guides and Angels? Thank you. Make a decision. Feeling stuck and indecisive, listen to your intuition and make a decision. What was I talking about? Listen to yourself. Don't be afraid to make a decision. I was saying the whole time, don't listen to the outside world. Don't listen to people. Don't listen to the devil. Don't listen to whatever. Trust your heart. You know what it is that you need to do. You're being called to do something, Taurus. You're not stuck. You're not bound by the devil. It's time for you to trust your heart, trust your gut, and go with it. Move away, get in the boat. Start heading on your journey towards your soul's evolution. Make that pilgrimage, the wonder voyage. It's a beautiful voyage, I will tell you that. This looks like paradise to me. You can have paradise, Taurus, if you just take those steps. You just got to get in that boat and move to calmer waters. Paradise is promised to all of us. There is paradise on earth. I know it doesn't look like it, but when you are high vibrational, just wait and see how paradise really looks. We've been told what paradise looks like or what it should look like. It's way different. So they want you to make a decision. You have to trust your gut. You already know what decision to make, Taurus. The bottom of the deck is set your sights higher. Look, there's the star I was talking about, right? You are that star. You got to reach for that star. You got to shine your light. Increase your standards and expect more for yourself. Don't settle. Don't settle for what the 3D world is throwing at you, Taurus. Reach higher. You are that star. You are that star, okay? This is what God essentially wants for you, to shine your light and know that you can have all these wonderful things. You don't have to settle for second best. It's like that Madonna song. Express yourself. Don't go for second best. Just don't. You deserve more than that. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter who's watching this, where your life has been, where your life is right now. You are meant for greater things. There is something better for you out there, like I said, with that 8 of Cups energy. This is you settling, right? Oh, I'm missing opportunities. I'm just not whatever. I'm reluctant to do anything about it. You got to raise your vibration, and you have to increase your standards. And say no to things that don't serve you. Stand your ground. Don't let people or things get to you, belittle you, keep you from your progress. No. You deserve more, Taurus. You really deserve more. Okay. Oh, you know what? We're sliding out at the top of the deck here. They wanted me to go back to this deck. There's Temperance here. This is you balancing your masculine and feminine energies, knowing that there's more for you, and that you can have a stressful life. It takes work. It does, but it is attainable. I've done it. I'm telling you, I've done it. I used to be so stressed out in the past with stuff with my previous career and being a single parent and all types of things. But then I was like, nope, I got to change this around. And I followed my heart, and I couldn't be happier. I found my holy grail. And now I'm going to be receiving like even more abundance that is due to me. And it's owed to you as well. You just got to follow your heart. Not settle for second best, and know that you are deserving of paradise. The paradise that God has promised us. You just got to do the work and become our higher selves and be in alignment with the high vibration. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to see what is coming to Taurus with regards to love. Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. What is coming to Taurus with regards to love, spirit guides, and angels? Thank you. All right, I guess this is what this reading has to do with a little bit. Teasing, flirtations, having a crush, playing, having fun, keep it airy, enjoying each other, joking around. So, okay, they want me to, before I talk about this, they want me to show the bottom of the deck. Why? Shaking your head in disbelief, frustrated, annoyed, focus on the solution rather than the problem. Some of you, I said, why are these things happening to me? Why is my life like this? Why am I not happy? You're like, I'm frustrated, I'm annoyed. Again, 4 of Cups energy is showing up right here, right? Focus on the solution rather than the problem. When you focus on the problem too much, especially with regards to your love life, maybe some of you are like, why can't I find love? I want that Ace of Cups. I want that harmonious relationship. But you're focusing on, I don't have. Why do I not have? Why is this happening? Why? When you focus on that, you are attracting that. You are not focusing on finding a solution. You're not focusing on the positive side of things. The more positive thoughts you have, the more positive things you attract into your life. It's how it works with the law of attraction. You may very well be dealing with somebody who's just playing around with you, who's just teasing you, teasing your emotions, playing mind games with you, pushing your buttons. Maybe somebody you're dealing with regards to love is testing the water, something along that line. They may be, joking with you, making too many jokes, not really being serious and being honest with how they feel about you or the connection. Maybe your person is the one who's feeling stuck or indecisive, right? It's a general reading. I could pick up on energies for anyone, but take it how it resonates. This is like a playful time with somebody that you're dealing with, and you're like, okay, I want to move to the next stage. I want things to happen. You know, I'm just done with this. It's like somebody's wearing a mask and you're just frustrated because they're playing with your emotions, is what I'm getting from this card. Some of you may be having a lot of fun, and then all of a sudden there's a conflict that happens, and it just doesn't, it goes back and forth, it goes back and forth, and it goes back and forth. That's why you're saying, I'm done with this. I'm done with this type of life. I'm done with attracting the not so great things in my life. I'm done with attracting low vibrational people. I'm done with attracting low vibrational jobs, all of the above. You need to walk away from that and head towards your bliss, your happiness, your tranquility. You got to find peace in your life. And if you're dealing with somebody, Taurus, who's acting like this, just walk away. Walk away. You deserve better, right? Don't settle for this type of energy. Somebody's just like, oh, whatever, you know. I'm not really being serious. Some of the people that you're dealing with, they're being too playful. Too much like a kid, I just heard. And you're like, why? Do I keep running into people in my love life who are just, you know, just flirty, it's just a crush, and they're not serious about their emotions? That's not what you want, Taurus, is it? So move away from that. Don't settle for this. If people in your love life are with this type of energy, it's cool to like have fun and play around, but if somebody is being in this energy all the time, that's puerile, right? It doesn't really fulfill you, does it? So start focusing on what you want, not what you don't want. All right? What you want, not what you don't want. Don't be in this energy either. It's low vibrational. You will continue to attract things that are frustrating and annoying to you, to include your people in your love life. All right, Taurus, ask your question, meditate on it while I shuffle. We'll see what answers the angels have for you. That's interesting. There's a card that's already flipped there. Oh, it didn't come out. Romance. Excuse me. They want me to read it. They want me to read both because look what's at the bottom of the deck. Recovery. All right. A very important relationship is about to enter, has recently entered your life. This is the romance you have been waiting for. Like all partnerships, there may be ups and downs, but don't let that deter you or shake your confidence. Have faith that love is coming into your life to stay. If your question was about a current relationship, you can expect the parties to become closer to one another. Past disagreements will fade away and trust will grow. All relationships have peaks and valleys. This card indicates an upward movement to a new level of dedication and intimacy. This can include engagement, marriage, or a form of recommitment to one another. And then we have recovery at the bottom, which says this is a period of recovery and healing for you. The challenging emotions that you've been dealing with will fade away with time. Although it may be difficult to see now, there is a joyful future awaiting you. But for now, take all the time you need to regain your strength. That's what I was talking about. This card can also mean that your recovery is nearly finished or already complete. Send words of gratitude to heaven and begin planning for the next exciting phase of your life. Some of you, recovery is like completed. Others of you, this is about recovery and healing for you. This is the journey of the soul. It's the underlying theme for this. And when you recover from this, especially with a love situation, that romance that you have been wanting for, you've been seeking, the true love will come in when you have healed yourself. Again, take it how it resonates. I'm just adding to that. I know you asked a question, but I'm adding to what my angels are telling me to say with regards to those cards, okay? All right, Taurus, that concludes your weekly reading. Thank you so very much for being here, for watching this video, for subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.